Vice Chancellor, sir.
The principal provost, deans, members of Senate here present, other members of university community, all other guests here present, distinguished graduates of today, I hereby constitute this assembly a congregation of the Olabisi Onabanjo University for the purpose of awarding first degree. The university will award its first degree to the students of these universities who were successful in the examination held in the 2021, 2022, and 2022-2023 academic session. I hereby declare the congregation open.
The Vice Chancellor will now address this assembly. Vice Chancellor.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, and visitor to the university, Prince Dapa Abiodun, MFR, CON, the Chairman of the Governing Council, Professor Toyi Achiru, CON, and other distinguished members of Council here present, principal officers of our university here present, professors and other members of Senate, my Lord, spiritual and temporal, other members of university community, very distinguished parents and guardians, my worthy graduates, and our great OERs, president and members of our alumni association, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to welcome you all on behalf of the Senate, management staff and students of this great university to our 32nd and 33rd Convocation Ceremonies. It is indeed a joyous occasion for us all as we celebrate the new graduates of the university and award degrees and prizes to these worthy scholars. We are really indebted to God for making this day a reality and for prospering the university in the pursuit of our lofty objectives. I congratulate the graduates of today for completing their studies in record time, despite all odds. You have all proven to be worthy in character and learning during your study in this university. You should, however, know that graduation is not an end in itself. It is rather a part of the larger journey of life. Whenever your future takes you, make sure it is worthwhile. Life is a journey, and all accomplishments we achieve during this course should be taken as starting point for further achievements. I therefore charge you to bring to bear all the patent skills and techniques to excel in any area of life you find yourself. In the face of a dreaded problem of unemployment, you need a positive attitude to succeed. Hence, you must inculcate can-do spirit, always remember your alma mater, and be its good ambassador anywhere you go. Also congratulate the proud parents and guardians here present for your financial and moral support to your work over the years, and particularly for the period of their sojourn here. May you live long to enjoy the fruits of your labor. I would like to use this opportunity to appreciate all the staff and students for their cooperation when you had to compress the academic calendar in order to make up for the recovery of period lost to both COVID-19 pandemic lockdown and the nationwide industrial actions. Without your commitments, today's event would not have been possible. From the depth of my heart, I say a big thank you to you all. Today, a total of 15,428 graduates at both undergraduate, including certificate and part-time, and postgraduate levels for the various faculty of the university, we convoke. The combined statistics of graduates, especially for the undergraduate program, for the 2021-2022 and 2022-2023 session is as follows: 175 first class, 3,463 second class upper division, 6,185 second class upper division, 1,535 third class division, and just a little of 146 pass class, and 280 on class degrees, and 116 from outstanding sections. We also have 1,199 graduates from athletes, as well as a total of 1,099 from our Center for Continuing Education programs, comprising 789 advanced certificates, 310 degree programs. For postgraduate programs, a total of 1,230 graduates will be awarded postgraduate degrees and diplomas of the university. 1,108 graduates are to be awarded postgraduate diploma and master degrees, while 112 graduates will be awarded PhD degrees. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today's event is special to me, being the first convocation ceremony that I will preside over since my appointment as the 11th substantive Vice Chancellor of this university on October 13, 2022. I give God all the glory for the mercy and grace we have enjoyed in the last 15 months. I sincerely appreciate the effort of the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council and all Council members for their invaluable contributions to the growth and development of the university. Likewise, I'm also grateful for the support and cooperation of the principal officers of the universities, members of Senate, professors, provosts of colleges, deans of faculties, directors, heads of department and units, staff unions, and all staff of the university, alumni associations, as well as other well-wishers, which have engendered the modest achievements that we have recorded thus far. The goal of the current administration is essentially to place OOU as a world-class university, recognized internationally as a producer of first-rate quality graduates in line with his vision, and recognize the great feat already recorded by the university as a result of the cumulative efforts made under the leadership of my predecessors, for which I salute their commitment, courage, and tenacity in weathering the storm while pursuing the very best interests of this university. Indeed, they have prepared the ground for the birth of the desired future, which is the task before the current administration. While reflecting on the activities of the university, particularly under the present administration, I could observe that it has been quite exciting for many of us, but I'm happy we have given so freely of our energies to ensure that the university continues on its developmental trajectory. So both steps we took to better position the university for the achievement of our tripodal mandate of teaching, research, and community services that are pivotal to the utmost attainment of the desired status of a 21st century citadel of higher learning, have been quite rewarding. I crave the indulgence of our distinguished guests to give highlight of some of our achievements that have put the university in good stead for the desired holistic development. Strategic Plan 2023 to 2032. A strategic plan was done by committee to instill useful ideas and suggestions for memoranda solicited from members of the university communities. It is the ruler that will be used in navigating the university for the next 10 years. Its extension beyond 5 years is to ensure that while the present administration leverage its richness for success, it will equally set the stage for subsequent administrations by providing useful information that will be brought to bear in engendering further development from the end of my tenure. I've already shared the content with major organs of the university for successful implementation. The first one is academic excellence. The university has added 10 new programs to its pool for career paths, following a successful outing at a results verification exercise conducted by the National University Commission. And the programs are Bachelor of Medical Lab Science, Bachelor of Forensic Sciences, Bachelor of Science in Applied Geophysics, Bachelor of Science in Taxation, Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Security Studies, Bachelor of Science in Quantitative Surveying, Bachelor of Science in Estate Management, and Bachelor of Library and Information Science, Bachelors of Building, and of course, Bachelor of Education in Education Management. The choice of these programs at this time was informed by critical analysis of our present societal needs. For instance, we all know the precarious situation of our security as a nation, hence the choice of forensic science and criminology and security studies. In all, this field has increased access to quality education that meets the aspiration of potential students as suitably qualified candidates have been offered admission into these programs starting from the current 2023-2024 academic session. We have continued to promote innovative teaching strategies through staff training on the usage of learner-friendly platforms, while academic staff are also being given the needed support to pursue their doctoral degree. This administration placed premium on staff promotion. Hence, we have ensured that all backlogs of staff appraisers for promotion up to the year 2022 are cleared. We have also kept the promise of processing all promotion appraisers as well as when due, having taken these cases for the year 2023. Within the 15 months of the inception of this administration, a notable number of staff have earned their promotion, both in academic and non-teaching categories. In the academic staff categories, for instance, the number of professors has increased from 93 to 128. Readers have increased from 66 to 113. Staff in the lower cadres who have satisfied the prerequisites have all earned their promotion. Similarly, in the non-teaching category, all the service staff have been promoted accordingly. We have also improved on staff-student ratio by recruiting staff in qualified for a good number of our academic programs in line with the National University Commission guidelines. This to ensure that we sustain 100% accreditation of all existing programs. Our effort towards improving the university-wide visibility have been rewarding. Currently, OU rank 15, an improvement on the 18th position recorded at the inception of this current administration. Towards sustaining an uninterrupted academic calendar, we minimize disruption through consultations, use of hybrid teaching, and reduction in semester breaks. The university has succeeded in normalizing the calendar starting from the current 2023-2024 academic session. The Center for Open and Distance Learning has just been visited for post-validation by the LUC, and we have requested for approval for 4 additional academic programs, thereby further increasing access to quality education to prospective candidates. Our business school is also being primed to explore its market prospects. High impact and translational research. As part of effort to ensure that staff are given opportunities to continue to acquire relevant skills through attendance and participation at trainings aimed at promoting high-impact research, the university has established memorandum of understanding on linkages and strategic partnership with a number of research-intensive universities, such as University of Central Lancaster, as well as Swansea University. An ongoing national research project titled Developing an Ethical Framework for the Health Workforce and Stakeholders Implementing Quarantine and Isolation in Nigeria is nearing completion. A good number of institutional-based research projects have been completed during the period, while others are almost completed. New proposals are also being gathered for processing to the funding body. The grant for the research on intensive combination approach to roll back the epidemic in Nigeria has been renewed to the tune of $312,000 by the NIH after successful review of the research process. Recently, a Google Explore CSR research grant to the tune of $18,000 was won by one of our lecturers at our Faculty of Science. The research team, trained for OOU, aims at providing undergraduate and graduate students with exposure to artificial intelligence concepts and skills that will help them integrate into society by allowing them to engage in fields outside of the traditional classroom or CS curriculum, such as starting a data analysis firm. Our central research laboratories are currently being upgraded to be more functional in meeting the yearning of the teaming researchers within and outside the university. This effort is expected to be boosted with the establishment of a research foundation for which the university is in discussion with the stakeholders, university administration. We have not elected in an effort to adequately invest in a broadband architecture to make it more robust to accommodate e-administration. Members of staff are also being given relevant exposure to increase their competency in the use of information technology. In fact, we have completed all the 10 modules, 7 practicals expected of 4 tertiary institutions towards the implementation of a newly standard curriculum of the CCMAS. Towards enhanced students' experience through improved tuition, especially at the postgraduate level, we have continued to engage stakeholders to ensure that students complete their programs in record time. We have also continued to improve on beautification of the environment to foster the creation of required ambience for learning, teaching, and research. The streams in the developed areas have been properly channeled, while hectares of land were cleared to develop lawns, walkways, and shade for students' relaxation. Improving student experience. Determined efforts have been made to strengthen the alumni network. We have developed a Google form to gather useful information on individual alumnus to strengthen the bond with the alma mater. Our open door policy has given room for regular communication that has helped in identifying the main concerns and unmet needs of students. A plan to significantly improve campus shuttle by deploying customized mini buses to address transportation problems is currently being perfected. The university has since taken custody of no fewer than 15 of the buses meant for this purpose. As part of the effort to further strengthen security on campus, management has introduced a smart identity card for students. Apart from individual identification, the ID card will be used for payment of tuition and other specified fees, gate-to-door passes, access to healthcare services, shopping, and etc. Also installed at the main gate are CCTV cameras and scanners to further screen persons and vehicles entering the university premises. The university has also recorded significant improvement in the provision of hostel accommodation. The construction of a 40-room hostel recently approved by the TED Fund has commenced. We also have a lot of developers that have indicated interest in investing in hostels have been perfected and are about moving to site. Physical facilities for teaching, learning, and research. A number of our alumni are doing us proud by giving back to the alma mater. The state-of-the-art law resources center donated to our Faculty of Law by Dr. Olusegun Ashekun was recently commissioned, availing law students the opportunity of a world-class experience in the university. Also nearing completion at the Faculty of Administration and Management Services, It's a 750-seater lecture hall donated by Alhaji Lawal Fagbo Said. We have also redefined the indigent student support structure into a work-study scheme planned to greatly increase the potential number of beneficiaries. The initiative will no doubt further reduce the incidence of dropout, thus renewing the hope of beneficiaries to pursue their dream careers. Entrepreneurial linkages and partnership. With the result to give our students complete education, the current administration is already advancing entrepreneurial linkages and partnership using the triple helix concept. We are leaving no stone unturned to ensure we deliver on the academic component, and efforts are also being made to sensitize the other two parties. That is the government in terms of formulation of policies that support teaching, research and innovation, as well as industry competitiveness. And the industries in terms of funding, research and development, and data-driven innovation, among others. To this end, the university has signed an MOU with Codis Farm for the training of students in the development of biosensors, an aspect of which has been incorporated into the curriculum to prepare them for internship experience that will enhance their chances of job placement, both within and outside the host community, as well as the company. Another MOU has equally been signed with Nestle Nigeria PSC for COS and internship opportunity for our students. Staff members are not left out of this arrangement, as it will facilitate the staff exchange, which will enrich both academic and industrial partnership. In an attempt to further create an enabling environment for the development of entrepreneurial skills, our entrepreneurship center has been better equipped with the structuring of our curriculum in line with the concept of 3 E's: education, employability, and entrepreneurship, which is in consonance with the federal government Renew Hope agenda. Many of our students have begun to appreciate the opportunities offered at the center after due orientation. The university has also been better positioned to leverage the prospects offered by the Ogun State Tech Hub. Indeed, our goal is to encourage the students to avail themselves of the opportunity to explore the entrepreneurial component of their respective programs, which is in line with the government initiative for youth empowerment through development and integral part of the drive for human capital development. The choice of the theme for this year, convocation lecture titled Mass Exodus of Human Capital in Nigeria, an anatomical analysis of the causes and effects, further underscores our resolve to change the narrative. I'm sure the convocation lecturer, Chief Wole Olanipeku, SCN CFR, has prepared an illuminating and thoughtful provoking lecture which will be delivered on Wednesday. I cannot wait to listen to the lecture. With the recent achievement in some of our faculties, we are very optimistic that the university will be more visible in the political and socio-economic platform, and will be able to contribute significantly to the national development. Recently, our Department of Agricultural Engineering fabricated a machine capable of processing cereals into flour, thereby improving the value chain of relevant agricultural products. Efforts are being made to take this innovation to the next level, while encouraging the exploration of inherent possibilities in other programs. Though a major breakthrough in entrepreneurship and innovation development requires a huge investment, the present administration possesses the strong will to pull through. I'm happy to inform this esteemed gathering that the effort launched in soliciting support from well-meaning Nigerians have started yielding positive results. Not only do we have a great philanthropist, Otuba Femi Okela, by supporting the vision with the construction of a state-of-the-art entrepreneurship center, for which the contractors have since moved to site. Again, the National Board of Technology Incubation has approved the development of institutional incubation facilities for entrepreneurship and innovation development for the university. They were here a few weeks ago for site inspection before mobilizing the contractor. We are also in a discussion with a number of industries for partnership, and the Manufacturing Association of Nigeria has been very supportive of this noble pursuit. This initiative underscored our resolve to ensure that all you graduates are well equipped with relevant skills and exposure that will prepare them for the challenges after graduation. Distinguished audience, the major challenge facing the university is the inadequacy of funding. As a result, we shall continue to pursue the aggressive policy that will ensure that the NGL source of the university are boosted through re-engineering of our revenue-generating unit, as well as reinvention and revitalization of other commercial ventures while curbing wastages and leakages. Currently, we have been able to cut down on costs, especially on such recurring expenditure as cost of diesel for running generators. This was achieved by repairing the faulty equipment that have hindered us from connecting to the national grid. Also, with the support of state government, we are able to connect the Shagamu campus to the dedicated 33 kVA line, which has availed us with more hours of power supply, thereby reducing costs incurred on diesel consumption. Plans are underway to deploy green energy that will not only guarantee a more regular power supply, but will also further reduce costs. Deliberate efforts were made to encourage significant increase in the use of ICT to cut costs using web utilities in hosting meetings and processing student requests. We have equally strengthened internal controls through effective budget discipline and regular auditing. The commencement of the operation of the open and distance learning, the OU School, and the 10 new full-time programs earlier mentioned are part of other initiatives to further strengthen our internal revenue generation. Our part-time programs and certificate courses are also being enhanced for better patronage. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for being present today to celebrate this year's convocation ceremony with us. Without your support and attendance, this ceremony may not be successful. I wish to express our deep gratitude to Your Excellency, Prince Dr. Abiodun MFR CON, for the very special support that we have enjoyed and we continue to enjoy in this university. I thank you most warmly. I appreciate our University Governing Council, ably led by Professor Toye Ashiru, ON, for being a very reliable pillar of support towards the achievement of the university objectives and goals. Our heartfelt appreciation also goes to all our benefactors and other stakeholders from inception to date for the very laudable contributions that they made to ensure peace, progress, and development of this university. I must place on record, especially, to thank His Royal Majesty, Oba Dr. Sikiru Kayode Adetona Ogbagba II, for his very significant contribution to the development of the university. We appreciate our Royal Majesties and other, especially our chief host, the Ebumawe Agowe, Oba Abdulrazak Adenuga, for making sure that we have peaceful coexistence between our town and gown. To the chairman and members of all the unions here present, I say a big thank you for your peaceful cooperation with this administration. And your cooperation is not taken for granted. I acknowledge the present and as well thank all the police officers, provost dean and directors, head of department, and all staff of the university as well. The security agencies, members of the press, my Lord spiritual and temporal, members of the university committee, and other distinguished guests, I thank you all for being part of this occasion. I thank the Deputy Vice Chancellor Admin, Professor Charles Adekoya, being the chairman of academic ceremonies, and his team, as well as all those who work assiduously toward the success of this special event. Our dear graduates, congratulations once again for the successful completion of this phase in your life. It is my prayer that God in His infinite mercy shall bless you in all your future endeavor. As you commence a new phase in the journey of life, I wish everyone, when you are going back, a journey mercy to your various destinations. Thank you all for your attention, and God bless.
Can we put our hands together for the Vice Chancellor again? Thank you. Vice Chancellor, sir, the persons who will be presented, having fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Olabisi Onabanjo University of Galway, and having been found worthy, both in character and learning, wish to be received as graduates of the university holding the degree of Bachelor of Arts. May I now invite the Dean, Faculty of Arts, Professor Samson Dari, to please present the graduates for the 2021-22 and 2022-23 sessions. Professor Dari, please.
Will all the graduates in the Faculty of Arts please stand and remain standing? Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you the following members of the Faculty of Arts who are here present and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on this list, for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Arts of Olabisi Onabanjo University. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Please remain standing. May I also invite the Dean of the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. The Vice Chancellor, sir, the persons who will be presented, having fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Olabisi Onabanjo University of Galway, and having been found worthy both in character and learning, wish to be received as graduates of the university holding the degree of Bachelor of Science. The Dean, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor Mrs. Deji Agbola, represents the graduates for the 2021-22 and 2022-23 sessions from the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. Professor Mrs. Agbola.
Will all the graduates of the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences please stand and remain standing? Sir, in the name and by the authority of the Senate, I have the honor to present to you the following members of the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences who are here present and those who are unavoidably absent, whose name appear in the list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science of Obafemi Awolowo, we are from Obafemi Awolowo College of Health Sciences, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. So the degree being conferred is degree of Bachelor of Science of Olabisi Onabanjo University. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir.
The Vice Chancellor, sir, the persons who will be presented, having fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Olabisi Onabanjo University of Galway, and having been found worthy both in character and learning, wish to be received as graduates of the university holding the degree of Bachelor of Arts Education, Bachelor of Science Education, Bachelor of Business Education, and Bachelor of Secretarial Education. The Dean, Faculty of Education, Professor Y.A. Oguntimehin, will now present graduates the 2021-22 and 2022-23 sessions, Professor Oguntimei.
Thank you, sir. Will all the graduates in the Faculty of Education please stand and remain standing? The Vice Chancellor, sir. In the name, I have the honor to present to you the following members of the Faculty of Education who are here present and those who are unaffordably absent, whose names appear on this list, and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Arts Education, Bachelor of Science Education, Bachelor of Business Education, and Bachelor of Secretariat Education of the Olabisi Onabanjo University.
Vice Chancellor, sir, the persons who will be present fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Olabisi Onabanjo University Agowe, and having been found worthy both in character and learning, wish to be received as graduates of the university holding the degree of Bachelor of Laws. The acting Dean Faculty of Law, Dr. G.O. Akinrimade, will now present graduates from the Law Faculty for the 2021-22 and 2022-23 sessions. Dr. Akinrimade.
All the graduates in the Faculty of Law please stand and remain standing. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you the following members of the Faculty of Law who are here present and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on this list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelors of Laws of the Onabanjo University.
The Vice Chancellor, the persons who will be presented, having fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Olabisi Onabanjo University Agoiwe, and having been found worthy both in character and learning, wish to be received as graduates of the university holding the degree of Bachelor of Science. The Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences, Professor Ayodele Odunlami, will now present graduates from the Faculty of Social Sciences for the 2021-22 and 2022-23 sessions. Professor Odunlami.
Thank you. Will all the graduates in the Faculty of Social Sciences please stand and remain standing? The Vice Chancellor, sir. In the name of the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you the following members of the Faculty of Social Sciences who are here present and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on this list and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science of the Olabisi Onabanjo University.
The Vice Chancellor, the persons who will be presented, having fulfilled the requirements of the statutes and regulations of the Olabisi Onabanjo University Agoiwe, and having been found worthy both in character and learning, wish to be received as graduates of the university holding the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy. The Dean, Faculty of Pharmacy, If Kasim, will now present graduates from the Faculty of Pharmacy for the 2021-22 and 2022-23 sessions. Professor Kasim.
Will all the graduates in the Faculty of Pharmacy please stand and remain standing? Vice Chancellor, sir, in the name and by the authority of Senate, I have the honor to present to you the following members of the Faculty of Pharmacy who are here present and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on this list, and for whom I stand proxy for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy of the Olabisi Onabanjo University.
The Vice Chancellor is now invited to please admit these graduates individually and severally.
By the authority of Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Health Education, Bachelor of Science Education, Bachelor of Business Education, Bachelor of Secretariat Education, Bachelor of Law, Bachelor of Social Sciences, a Bachelor of Pharmacy. Congratulations.
Distinguished graduates of Olabisi Onabanjo University, you may now turn your tassels to the left. Now that you are proud alumni of this university, please raise your caps and take a deep bow. Congratulations. Now you are champions, and you can indeed be referred to as champions. Stand up for the champions. Thank you. Congratulations once again. You may have your seats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please put your hands together for yourselves again. The Vice Chancellor, sir, distinguished members of Senate, I have the honor to present to you these graduates and continuing students who have excelled themselves by the attainment of academic and other distinctions in the 2021-22 and 2022-23 sessions for presentation of prizes and other award. The Vice Chancellor, sir, first is in this category is the Chancellor's Prize, awarded to the best all-round graduate student in terms of academic performance. For the 2021-2022 session, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, we have three graduates now who have tied at that spot. These three candidates, these three graduates, Mr. Vice Chancellor, out of a total grade point average of 5, the three made 4.86. First, another list in this category from the Department of Biochemistry is Mr. Talabi Azim Ayomide. Please come forward and receive. Hello. Thank you. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, also with a grade point of 4.86 from the Department of Pharmacology is Mr. Adesonya Ibrahim Damilola. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, the third but not the least in this category, also with a grade point average of 4.86 for the 2021-22 session from the Faculty of Engineering, Department of Computer Engineering, Alabi Ifeoluwa. Department of Computer Engineering, Alabi Ifeoluwa. Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Labi will be coming tomorrow. Mr. Vice Chancellor, shortly before you do that, I want to call best graduating students for the 2022/2023 session. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor, distinguished members of Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. For the 2022/23 session, we have the best student for this session from the Department of Pharmacology. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, out of a total grade point average of 5, this graduate scored 4.90. May I present to you, Mr. Vice Chancellor, Ms. Adegoke Azizat Aderike. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, Ms. Adegoke Azizat Aderike, the best and the most outstanding student for the 2022/23 session. Next in this category is the Vice Chancellor's Prize. The Vice Chancellor's Prize is awarded to the best academically overall graduating students for the 2 sessions. As you may have suspected, the 3 persons who have won for the 2021-22 sessions will again come out again to have an handshake with the Vice Talabi, Azim Ayomide, Adesonya Ibrahim Damilola to please come forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ms. Adegoke Azizat Aderike, the best academically overall graduating student for the 2022-23 session, will come out. Thank you. Mr. Vice Chancellor, distinguished audience, the next in the category of awards is the College Faculty Prize. This College Faculty Prize is awarded by the Senate on the recommendation of the College Faculty Boards to the best final year students in each program of every department, provided that the student achieves a performance not below the level of a second-class honor upper division in the degree examination, and provided also that such a student has not spent more than the minimum period prescribed for the degree program. From the Department of English, Mr. Vice Chancellor, for the 2021/22 session, we have Oki Deborah Oluwatemi-Tokpe. And for the 2022/23 session, we have Nodiru Saidat Adejumoke from the Department of English. From the department, can the music go down, please? So that we save time. From the Department of Performing Arts, Adesonya Adeola Oladuni for 2021-22, and Adeyemi Jesu Temi for 2022-23. From the Department of History and Diplomatic Studies, Akim Olayan Fisayo Charles and Uchegu Adaobi Mary Juliet. Department of Nigerian Languages and Literatures, Kolade Adegboyega Oluwadamilola, Ayodeji Opeyemi Olalekan, Ato Batele Alimat Abidemi. From the Department of Foreign Languages, Kasumu Zinab Eniola, Owoyemi Ifesola Juliet. From the Department of Philosophy, Shegun Maru Oluwasegun and Ogunbowale Marvelous Olayinka. From the Department of Religious Studies, for the Christian Religious Studies, Ajayi Rachel Jennifer, Ariyibi Teniola Lillian. For the Islamic Studies program, Oladipo Olamide Hamid, Akinola Miriam Olamide. Thank you, Vice Chancellor. For the college and faculty prizes, this is awarded to the best students from each faculty. For the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, once again, Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the pleasure to read out the names of Talabi Aziz Ayomide and Adesoya Ibrahim Damilola for the 2021-22 session. For the 2022-23 session, as you may have guessed, is Adegoke Azizat Aderike.
Here we go, it's getting close. No, it's just who wants it most.
Faculty of Pharmacy for the 2021-22 session, Adejumo Afiso Moturayo. For the 2023-22-23 session from the Faculty of Pharmacy, Showumi Ofoworola Abike. Mr. Vice Chancellor, from the Faculty of Arts, we have Kolade Adegboyega Oluwadamilola for the 2021-22 session. And for the 2022-23 session, we have Ogunbowale Marvelous Olayinka. Chancellor, for the Faculty of Social Sciences, in the 2021-22 session, the best graduate student is Akintola Sheye. For the 2022-23 session, we have Oyekomi Aminat Yewande. For the Faculty of Education, Mr. Vice Chancellor, for 2021-22 session, we have Abdulrazak Uthmas Opeyemi. And for the 2022-23 session, we have Madariola Abibat Busayo.
Stand up for the champion.
Chancellor, we go back to the departmental prizes. From the Department of Economics, for the 2021-22 session, we have Olayiwola Gift Florence. And for the 2022-23 session, we have Oyekomi Aminat Yewande. For the Department of Geography, 21-22 session, a number Bianca Ibukunoluwa. And for the 22-23 session, Badebo Precious Oluwapelumi. From the Department of Mass Communication, for the 21-22 session, we have Balogun Tumininu Omolara. And for the following session, Aderomu Ebolua Moniolua. From the Department of Transport, Planning and Management, 21-22 session, Olanrewaju Oluwadamilola Deborah. For 22-23 session, Olaboye Toib Kolawole. For the Department of Psychology, we have for the 21-22 session, Johnson Elizabeth Oluwanifemi. And for the 22-23 session, Ibuku Michael Temidayo. Department of Sociology, for 21-22 session, Akintola Sheye is the best graduating student. And for the 22-23 session, Agbofair Roger Good News. From the Department of Industrial and Personnel Management, Imran Ridwan Adigun for the 21-22 session, and Abel Elizabeth Orechi for the 22-23 session. Political Science, we have Oladokun Ahmed Olajuwon for 21-22, and Adeniyi Elizabeth Temitayo for the 22-23 session. From Department of Public Administration, we have Fayemi Abigail Odonla and Badmos Fatima Oyinkosola for the 2 sessions respectively. From the Department of Educational Foundations and Counseling, we have Ogunremi Ayomide Olufemi and Akije Ogunyemi Victoria Abisola. From the Department of Science and Technology Education, we have Abdurazak Uthman Okpeyemi and Madariola Abibat Busayo for the 2 sessions respectively. From the Department of Arts and Social Science Education, we have Ogunde Adebola Oluwabukumi and Adekola Aishat Temitope for the 2 sessions. For the Department of Educational Management and Business Studies, we have Kazim Adeola Oluwatosin and Adesonya Aderinsola Dockers for the 2 sessions respectively. Department of Kinetic and Health Education, for the 21-22 session, we have Oshewa Precious. And for the following session, Adekoya Hope Afola Shade. Mr. Vice Chancellor, from the Department of Clinical Pharmacy and Biopharmacy, we have Adesonya Oluremilekun Anna for the 21-22 session and Showumi Kofoworola Abike for the 2022-23 session. Department of Pharmaceutics and Farm Tech, Omolashe Taiwo Oluwatosin and Showumi Kofoworola Abike. Department of Pharmacognosy, Kazim Alimat and Showumi Kofoworola Abike. Department of Farm and Med Chemistry, Adejumo Afso Mutunrayo and Folorunsho Mubarak Temidayo for the 2 sessions respectively. Department of Pharmacology and Toxicology, Olabode Omolola Bolutife and Kujore Aswat Damilola for the 2 sessions. Department of Anatomy, Okuri Bido Moyosore Idayat for 21-22 and Balogun Sarah Anoloa for 22-23 session. From the Department of Biochemistry, Talabi Azim Ayomide for 21-22 session, and Ume Software Koforola for 22-23 session. Department of Pharmacology, Adesoya Ibrahim Damilola and Adegoke Azizat Aderike for the next session. Department of Physiology, Oshinloye Boluwari Abigail for 21-22, and Salau Odunayo Emmanuel for 22-23. Mr. Vice Chancellor, for the Faculty of Law, the best graduating student for the 21-22 session is Omotayo Onyade Deborah. For the 22-23 session, Adetunji Adebinkwe Aminat. Mr. Vice Chancellor, the other prizes in the next category are prizes donated by philanthropists and well-wishers of the university. For those that we are reading out today, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, we have Justice Omotayo Onolaja prizes. This prize is awarded to the students of good character who has the best performance. For the 2021-22, we have Omotayo Onyade Deborah. For 2022-23, Adetunji Adebing. The same prize from Justice Omotayo Onalaja is also awarded to the overall best student in the Department of Geography in the Social Sciences Faculty. For 21-22, Anumba Bianca Ibukunoluwa. 22-23, Badebo Precious Oluwa Pelumi. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Professor C.O. Taiwo prizes awarded to the best student who has shown excellence in education. For the 21-22, we have Abdulrazak Uthmas Okpayemi. For 22-23, Madariola Abibat Busayo. The late Professor C.O. Taiwo prizes is also awarded to the best students in mathematics education. For 21-22, we have Ajibade. 22-23, we have Akinola Yusuf Ayobami. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, we also have the Alaji DS Adegbero Prize. This prize is endowed by the children of the late politician and nationalist in memory of their father, in cash or book prize awarded to the outstanding final year students in political science. For 2021-22 session, the winner is Oladokun Ahmed Olajuwon. For 2022-23 session, the winner is Adeniyi Elizabeth Temitayo. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, we also have the Chief Akinola Adaramaja prizes. The first in this category is awarded to the student who has the best result in land law at the 400 level and the Faculty of Law. For the 2021-22 session, the winner is Ajani Adedoyin Toibat. And for 2022-23 session, Olurombi Abdurrashid Oluwa Sheun. There's also a prize from the late Justice to the student who has the best result in commercial law in the final LLB degree examination. For the 21-22 session, we have Olurombi Abdurrashid Oluwaseun. And for the 2022-23 session, we have Odebode Sulaiman Temitokwe. Mr. Vice Chancellor, distinguished audience, we also have the Idowu Shofola Prize, endowed by the Rotary Club of Ikene in honor of Mr. Idowu Shofola, the first African Secretary General of the International Bar Association. This prize is awarded to the best students in Nigerian legal system and research methods. For the 2021-22 session, we have Akoni Damilola Deborah. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we also have the Society of Women Accountants of Nigeria Student Prize, awarded to the best tomorrow. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Chief J. Akin Owosheni Book Prize, also will be coming up tomorrow. Also, we have the late Chief Tola Adeni Prize, awarded to the best final year students in creative writing in Yoruba. We only have for the 2022-23 session, and this is won by Olaifa Blessing Ade Ola. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. We have the Honorable Justice C.A. Abimbola Prize, awarded to the best graduate student in the Faculty of Law. For the 21-22 session, Omotayo Onyade Deborah is the winner. For 2022-23 session, Adetunji Adebimpe Aminat. We have the Honorable Justice Abimbola Prize for the best student in jurisprudence and legal theory. For the 2022-23 session, Adetunji Adebimpe Aminat. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Professor Olubishodikwa Prize in Philosophy. This is awarded to the best graduate students in African philosophy. It may interest the distinguished audience to know that Professor Olubishodikwa is the first Vice Chancellor of this university, and he was the Vice Chancellor from 1982 to 1990. In his memory, we have the best prize in philosophy for the best graduate students in African philosophy. For the 2021-22 session, the winner is Adako Titilope Adebisi. For the 2022-2023 session, the winner is Odejobi Faithiat Jigi Lola. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Reverend Elijah Ogungbe Memorial Prize, awarded to the best by religious studies. For the 2021-22 session, the winner is Oladipo Olamide Amid. And for the 22-23 session, the winner is Ariyibi Teniola Lillian. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we also have the Otumba Kunle Oyero Prize, awarded to the best graduate students in the Faculty of Law. For the 21-22 session, the winner is Omotayo Onyade Deborah. For the 22-23 session, Adetunji Adebimpe Aminat. Mr. Vice Chancellor, distinguished audience, we have the JSA Odujiri Memorial Prize, awarded to the best graduate students in Yoruba. For 21-22 session, we have Kolade Adegboyega Oluwadamilola. And 2-23 session, we have joint winners Ayodeji Opeyemi Olalekan and Atobatele Alimat Abidemi. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Astro Nigeria Embroidery Factories Limited Prize, endowed by Alhaji Chief S.A. Shitu to the best graduate students, first in sociology. For the 2021-22 session, Akintola Sheye, and for the 22-23 session, Agbofia Roger. Good news. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Obashono Iki Prizes, awarded to the best graduate students, one in the Faculty of Arts. 21-22 session, Kolade Adegboyega Oluwadamilola. 22-23 session, Ogunbowale Marvelous Olayinka. Distinguished members of the audience, we have the Akiwale Akisonya Prizes, awarded to the best graduate students in the Faculty of Arts. Mr. Vice Chancellor, for 2021-22, Kolade Adegboyega Oluwadamilola is the winner. For 22-23 session, Ogunbowale Marvelous Olayinka. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Chief Alice Ajayi Oshibodu the Iyalode of Elishon Memorial Prize, awarded to the best student in family law and succession. The winner for the 21-22 session is Ajibola Victoria Omolara. The winner for the 22-23 session is Adetunji Adebimpe Aminat. We also have the late Professor J. Olubisodipo Prize, endowed by the Center for Investment and Sustainable Development, Management and Environment, in honor of our late Vice Chancellor, to the best graduating student in the Department of Philosophy. For the 21-22 session, the winner is Shegun Maru Oluwasegun Gabriel, and 22-23 session, Ogunbowale Marvelous Olayinka. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we also have the Dikpo Dino, the late Dikpo Dino Prize Awards, awarded to the overall best student in the first degree program of the university. As you well know, for the 21-22 session, the three joint winners are Talabi Azim Ayomide, Adesonya Ibrahim Damilola, and Alabi Ifeoluwa. For the 22-23 session, the winner is Adegoke Azizat Aderike. Mr. Vice Chancellor, distinguished members of the audience, we also have the late Dikpo Dino Prize for the best student in the Faculty of Social Sciences. The 21-22 session is awarded to Akintola Sheye, and the 22-23 session is awarded to Oyekomi Aminat Ye. In this same category of the Dikpo Dino Prize, we have for the Faculty of Law, Omotayo Oyinade Deborah for 21-22 session, and Adetunji Adebimpe Aminat for 22-23 session. From the Faculty of Arts, for the late Dikpo Dino Prize, the winner is Kolade Adegboyega Oluwadamilola for 2022-23 session. The winner is Ogunbowale Marvelous Olayinka. Similarly, Mr. Vice Chancellor, from the Faculty of Education, 21-22 session, Abdulrazak Uthmas Okpeyemi, 22-23 session, Madariola Abibat Busayo. From the Faculty of Pharmacy, 21-22 session, Adejubon Afso Mutunrayo. 22-23 session, Showunmi Koforola Abike. Mr. Vice Chancellor, the next in the category of individual endowed prizes is the Master Oluwatumiji Abdurrahim Akinto Prize, awarded to the best students in pediatrics. That will be tomorrow, Mr. Vice Chancellor, I beg your pardon. We have the Alhaji Abdulaziz Abolade Balogun Prize, endowed by Alhaji Chief N. Olarinde, awarded to the best overall student in Islamic and Arabic studies. For 21-22 session, the winner, Mr. Vice Chancellor, is Oladipo Olamide Ahmed. And for 22-23 session, Akinola Miriam Olamide. We also have the Sheikh Kamaldeen Al-Adabi Prize, endowed by also by Chief Olarinde. That is awarded again to the best overall student in Islamic and Arabic studies, won by the same Oladipo Olamide Ahmed and Akinola Miriam Olamide. Mr. Chief Olarinde also endowed the Al Jazil Society Prize, which is awarded to the overall best student in the Faculty of Arts. For the 21-22 session, Kolade Adegboyega Oluwadamilola, and 22-23, Ogunbowale Marvelous Olayinka. The same Alaji Chief N. Olarinde. This is the fourth category in the prizes is awarding. This one is endowed in the name of Professor Kamaldeen Balogun to the overall best student in the Faculty of Arts. It is the same Kolade Adegboyega Oluwadamilola and Ogunbowale Marvelous Olayinka that are winning the prizes respectively. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the late Otumba Ayora Dr. Bola Kuforiji Olubi prizes. This is awarded to the best student in Department of Economics. For 21-22 session, we have Olayiwola Gift Florence, and for the 22-23 session, Oyekomi Aminat Yewande. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Ajibola Ogushola prizes. The late publisher of the Punch has a prize endowed in his name, awarded to the best graduate student in mass communication. For the 21-2 session, we have Balogun Tumininu Omolara. For 22-23 session, we have Aderomu Ebuolua Moyiolua. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Ben Eva Adelaja Excellence Award. This is awarded to the best graduate students in the Faculty of Education. We have Abdurazak Uthmas Okpeyemi, and 22-23 session, we have Madariola Abibat Busayo. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, we have the Professor Abola Afolabi Shoyode's prizes, awarded to the best graduate student in the following colleges / faculty. It may interest you, distinguished audience, in 3 sessions. For the Faculty of Social Sciences, Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have Akintola Sheye for 21-22 session, and Oyekomi Aminat Yewande for 22-23 session. From the Faculty of Education, we have Abdurazak Uthmas Okpeyemi and Madariola Abibsayo for the 2 sessions respectively. For the Faculty of Law, for the 21-22 session, we have Omotayo Oyade Deborah and Adetunji Adebimpe Aminat for the 22-23 session. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, we have Aruna Air Prize, which will be awarded tomorrow. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Chief and Chief Mrs. Isaiah Adenuga Onolaja Award to be awarded to the best graduate students in the Faculty of Law. For the 21-22 session, we have Omotayo Onyade Deborah and 22-23 Adetunji Adebimpinat. Mr. Vice Chancellor, we have the Ambassador E.O. Fora Award to the best graduate students in the Department of History and Diplomatic Studies. For the 21-22 session, we have Akimolayo Fisayo Charles. For the 20-23 session, we have Uchegu Adaobi Mary Juliet. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Nasu OOU Prince Peters Adeyemi Prize for the best graduate student in the Department of Sociology is awarded to Akintola Sheye for the 2021-22 session, and Agbo Fair Roger Good News for the 2022-23 session. We have the Dr. Raymond Zad Scholarship awarded to the best 300 level students in the Faculty of Law. For the 22-23 session, we have Adeoshu Victoria Oluwatosin. Mr. Vice Chancellor, His Royal Majesty Oba Adedotun Gbadebo, the Alake of Egbaland, assisted an award for the best graduate students in the university. We have, for the 21-22 sessions, Talabi Azim Ayomide, Adesoya Ibrahim Damilola, and Alabi Ifeolua. Please put your hands together for these repeated awards that these people are collecting today. For the 22-23 session, we have Adegoke Azizat Aderike. Ms. Adegoke is coming up for the opt-in time. Please put your hands together again for her. 50 Agoiwoye Award, awarded to the best graduate student. Sorry, that will be tomorrow. We have the OSU OOU Alumni UK Chapter Award to be awarded to the best graduate students in the university. And I'm proud to call again this set of students: Talabi Azim Ayomide, Adesonya Ibrahim Damilola, Alabi Ifeoluwa, and Adegoke Azizat Aderike. Please, you can shake the Vice Chancellor again, because I'm going to read your names out for the next award from the Alumni Abeokuta Chapter Award. Again to Talabi Azim Ayomide, Adesonya Ibrahim Damilola, Alabi Ifeoluwa, and Adegoke Azizat Aderike. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, we have the late Professor Alaba Denuga Prize for the best graduate student in guidance and counseling, awarded to Adejumo Yetunde Mary for the 21-22 session, and Shoumi Tomiwa Ayo 22-23 session. The late Professor Alaba Denuga was once the Dean of the Faculty of Education and a proud alumni of this university. We also have the late John Olusegun Odubela, although a distinguished alumnus of the university, who passed on, and there's an award in his best graduate student in the Faculty of Law. For 21-22 session, Omotayo Onyade Deborah, 22-23 session, Adetunji Adebimpe Aminat. We also have the Nathaniel Olatunji Shotoyinbo Academic Prize, awarded to the best graduate student in Mass Communication Department. Mr. Vice Chancellor, district is instituted by our erstwhile Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, Mrs. Bosmola Bello. Awarded to the best graduate student in Islamic Religious Studies, 21-22 session, Oladipo Olamide Ahmed, 22-23 session, Akinola Miriam Olamide. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, Mrs. Mosun Bello Olushoga has also endowed a prize to the best graduate student in economics. For the 21-22 session, the winner Adetunji Adebimpe out for the 2022-23 session. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, those are the prizes that we'll be awarding today. I thought you would put your hands together for me, even if I have not won the prize today. Thank you very much, Mr. Vice Chancellor, distinguished members of Senate, Provost Standings, distinguished members of the audience. It is now my pleasure to invite the 23rd session, Ms.